Wow, so YNW Melly, double murder trial heats up as the judge considers mistrial after the chaotic testimony. Now, the first week of YNW Melly's double murder included hours of police and expert witness testimony. It said it wrapped up a motion for a mistrial. So Broward Circuit Judge John Murphy on Thursday agreed to review court transcripts after defense attorney David Howard motioned for a mistrial, citing that the jury was now tainted. The mistrial motion stemmed from the state's questioning of Felicia Holmes, who was Melly's ex-girlfriend's mother. Now, the jury sat there while the state made implication after implication introduced and admissible evidence after admissible evidence to the substantial prejudice of this defendant. Howard said, this jury sat there and watched this fiasco unfold. So Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, he accused of gunning down his childhood friends, Anthony Williams, and also to Christopher Thomas Jr. in the last drive-by cover-up after spending the night on October 26, 2018 at Fort Lauderdale recording studio. So the 24-year-old case is among the first being considered after Governor Ron DeSantis, he signed a law to lower the threshold for a death sentence to an 8-4 vote. Prosecutor Christine Bradley, she wanted Holmes to testify about her statement to police back in 2018, but Holmes' statement, Howard argued, was impermissible evidence. Yeah, and that's the interesting part here. I was talking to a friend of mine about this case. I mean, he said, he did it, but at the same time, they might have cameras, but it really wasn't. They didn't really call him in the act. It's not enough evidence. And with this mistrial here, man, the jury. Man, this is really interesting though, because they don't know where this is gonna hold. They said in FaceTime that night, he said that he was the victim of a drive-by shooting that left 2 of his friends dead. Holmes, according to court records, also said it looked like he was hiding and waiting to be picked up. But Murphy, however, allowed the state to question Holmes. Her testimony was interrupted more than 10 times. 10 times, man, for the prosecutors and defense attorneys to resolve points of contention with the judge. So on the stand, Holmes, who prosecutors declared a hostile witness, denied lying to the police and said she couldn't remember her previous statements, including what Melly said on FaceTime the night of the murders, where her daughter's phone number was back in 2018. She said that was 4 years ago. Holmes explained while shaking her head, I have had so much trauma in my life since then. While questioning, Holmes identified her daughter Melly and Melly's friend Fredo Bang in photos the prosecution displayed. According to the state, Fredo picked Melly up the night of the murder and after he sent Fredo a pin to his location. So, okay. I'm going to read further on. It says the prosecutors also brought up a series of messages sent in June 2022 from Holmes' Instagram account in which she said, y'all can call me Miss Snitch, B-I-T-C-H, because I'm airing his A out to the prosecutors after Melly's team allegedly failed to take care of her financially, despite promising to do so. Holmes said she didn't recall that exchange and denied saying anything written in those messages. Judging my entire career, I have never heard the state imply with no evidence whatsoever that the defense team would take care of the witness. Defense attorney Stuart Elderstein said after the jury left for the week, not only does it taint our client, but it taints everybody at this table. Wow. Near the end of the testimony, Holmes told Elderstein she felt threatened by Bradley when Bradley asked Holmes if she had threatened her in the writing of physical evidence of violence. You've been intimidating me this whole time. While prosecutors said Holmes was arrested while traveling in 2022 after she failed to make it to several court appearances, but Holmes said she was never served a subpoena, and that's why she hired an attorney to represent her. Yeah, she missed court appearance, but yeah, they didn't give us a subpoena for her to issue to go to court. Why she should be punished for it. So the state basically had me to monitor, have to go to my job like this. People think I'm a criminal. The state has ruined my life. Oh, man, this is going to be an unfair trial. Yeah, it usually occurs after a jury is unable to reach a verdict or if there was a misconduct or serious error that could lead to an unfair trial. But it doesn't, like I said, however, it doesn't mean that the, defendant is innocent. But, I mean, at the end of this day here, the mistrial motion, they was questioning Felicia Holmes, man, Melly's ex-girlfriend's mother. So we don't know. Like I said, the jury was there. They didn't have too much evidence. Wow, it was just a crazy situation here, man. I mean, I don't know. It's all about what you can prove in court. Did he do it? Some people believe he did, but it's all about what you can prove, at this time. So, I mean, a mistrial here, just like a error that's going on in the court system right now in this particular case. And we got to see what's going to move forward. If they're going to have a whole new jury or they just going to, like I said, do this again, retrial this whole thing. And they're going to have to probably get a new jury, get fresh new bodies here, people who don't really know too much about this case here. Yeah, man. So I just want to see how this going to go. His fate is in her hands, though. But it seems like YNW Melly, man, he's just sitting in court, just smiling. He thinking like, cause like, okay, I'm about to, y'all can't prove this. David Howard was talking to him, so it seemed like he's all right, he's good. But we're gonna really have to see how this gonna unfold here, man. It's happened a few years ago. So yeah, that's all we have to say, man. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. It's gonna be a little bit more information. Thank you guys for supporting me on TikTok and YouTube. Tell me what you guys think about this YNW Melly case, man. I'm out. Deuces.